Good morning everyone. My name is Mansi Sanjay Kumar Suryavanshi. My today's topic name is skeletal system. Skeletal system is a structural framework that supports to a body, and it also provides a protection of soft tissue and internal organ. The functions of skeletal system is to support and protect of the soft tissues and the vital organ, to give attachment to the muscles and protect the internal organs, and produce the blood cells in that red and yellow bone marrow, storage of the mineral salt like calcium and phosphorus and fat also. Then it consists skeletal system. It consists of bone and cartilage. In that, the classification of bone according to their shape, and there are five bones: long bone, short bone, irregular bone, and flat bone, and sesamoid bone. Sesamoid bone, also known as patella bone. In long bone, bone are the longer, then they are wide and like leg bone and the arm. And short bone, they are the box like in shape, and wrist bone and ankle bone is in that. In flat bone, they are the thin and plate bone, and that act like a shell, and such as a cranium, ribs and scapula, and it provide the protection and large surface to which the muscle can attach. Irregular bone, this is the unique purpose and like a vertebrae and zygomatic bone in that, and it protects and provide a protection of and attachment to the muscles. And then sesamoid bone, this is also known as patella bone, and the knee gaps are involved, and the functions to modify the pressure to diminish the friction. And then the types of skeletal system, in that two types. First of all, axial system, and second all appendicular skeleton. In that, the axial skeleton run along the body midline and axis, and the skull is a bony structure that supports to the face and form a protective cavity for brain, and divided into cranium and facial bone. In cranial bone, they are 6 in number, and the frontal, occipital, parietal and temporal bone. In the facial skeleton supports to the soft tissues and of the body, and in that zygomatic, lacrimal, nasal, inferior nasal and maxilla, mandible. Then the vertebral column is a vertical series of the approximately 53 small bones, and which are separated by the intervertebral disc, and it can be separated by 5 different regions: cervical, lumbar, thoracic and coccygeal, and sacral vertebral. The vertebral column is a vertical series of the approximately 53 small bones, and which are separated by the intervertebral disc, and it can be separated by 5 different regions: cervical, lumbar, thoracic and coccygeal, and sacral vertebral. Appendicular skeleton, in there are two types: collarbone and shoulder bone. And then pectoral girdle, also known as a shoulder bone, and connect the arm to the body, and provide a base for arm movement. And it consists of two types: clavicles and scapulae. In clavicles, it also known as a collarbone, and it is a long and S-shaped bone, and originate at the manubrium and articulate with the scapulus. Then scapulae, also known as a shoulder bone, and it is the broad and the flat triangle, and articulate with arm and the collarbone. And there are 3 sides: superior, medial, lateral border. And then there are 3 corners: superior angle, interior angle and lateral angle. Then next part is upper extremities. In that, bone of the upper extremities, that humerus, radius and ulna. Next part, pelvic girdle. It also known as a pelvis, and the function to support and protect the soft and vital organ of the abdominal cavity, and provide the stable support of the for the trunk of the body, and the bone are there are called coxal bone, and it also known as a hip bone, and there are three types: ilium, ischium, and pubic. And then next is lower extremities, and they are included femur, patella, tibia, and fibula. In femur there are they are also known as a thigh bone. In patella they are also known as a knee bone, and the tibia also known as a shin bone, and fibula it also known as calf bone. Thank you.